Okay, I wanted to show the last part of me talking on Game Changers live stream with Jessica X. I think this was a major part of why I got so much hell from divesters on Crystal Swirl's live chat. And if anyone knows, during 2020 spring, I spent most of my time on YouTube on the 6 hour lives of Crystal Swirls. I was oftentimes on her live stream, just, watching her, listening to her, responding, talking, chatting, so forth. But anyway, um, I just wanted to point this out because this is, I think, the major part that bothered people because I didn't go after him specifically. I did specifically say my preference and my interests, which, I mean, if he wanted to, he could have delved into it. He didn't. So, I'm not one to actually trash anyone just for their race or their not being my cup of tea or preference, so to speak. If no one's asking me what I want as far as physical, I'm not gonna just give it out there. I mean, to me, in this regard, no one was attacking anyone anyway. And I know some people may have thought that dark skinned black women were attacked here, but they really weren't because I was talking about how dark skinned black women who are like my mother, are actually talked down in these situations. So anyway, here's basically the last portion of it.
And I just want to say that, ladies, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. No, it's not. So let's ask a married woman or one who is at least in a happy relationship. What is your seduction technique? So you can let them know what does work. I'm asking you, Deanna.
Oh, me? I'm not married.
No, or in a happy, because you mentioned we're in a relationship, right?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay. Well, to get one, do you understand that you must compete with other women if you want a man that other women like?
Oh, yes. I know that. But I kind of feel like it's against the men that I'm attracted to. Kind of obviously.
Wait, say that last part again?
Competition. I feel like competition has to do with the men that I'm attracted to, most obviously.
Exactly, but you understand that. Yeah. So what are your methods? What are your strategies in competing for the men that you want, provided that other women want, even if they are of different races? Give me examples.
Well, with my last relationship, I basically on our first date, I asked basically what did he look for in a woman, and I basically just was trying to ace that basically for the first date, and from there on it went well.
You valued what? Okay, so there's the 3 S's. Did you provide adequately the 3 S's? Those are submission, sex, and sandwiches.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, would you, if you had a platform of women who were dissatisfied in their love lives, would you say that they should claim victimhood for historical reasons, or would you say that they should practice the 3 X's?
Not really. I don't really think victimhood is a good idea, obviously.
Mm-hmm. So,
well, because it's the reason why I don't think it is. It's because you're devaluing yourself. Because you're thinking of yourself on a very low level, like you can't. And in that sense, that's why Rashida, I feel like she kind of doesn't value herself enough, that she doesn't think she can compete. And that's why she doesn't like to admit she competes, because she feels she doesn't compete well. So, I mean, that's why I think kind of as far as like victimhood, that's kind of like a backwards way to go about it.
Rochelle, what don't we understand about Rashida? Please enlighten us. Please tell me how, she is a, beautiful, intelligent person.
Okay, yeah. So that's, I think, what was a problem to some of the people on the divested side. Because, like I said, I wasn't really argumentative or looking to fight, really. My whole reason for being on the live was to talk about Rashida Strober. And as you can tell, every time I was either going back to talking about colorism or Rashida Strober. So that's basically it. I never really wanted to go back though because, my perspective on that. But I mean, other than that, I mean, yeah, I liked the live on what people were saying about colorism. I agreed a lot. And, I think people don't understand. You can come up with a commonality with other people, even if you don't agree on things of like preference and things of that nature. You can agree with someone who you don't find to be someone you would want to date or want to be involved with in any way. And you can agree with them on colorism still. You can agree with them on other issues. You can even agree with them on uh, dating strategies, even. You can agree with them on so many different things. It doesn't specifically have to do with, you know, um, whether you think that, they're an ideal person as an individual, they don't have to be your preference, so to speak. So that's just, I think, the difference with me when I came onto the YouTube scene. It's just kind of like I don't look to like, oh, let's look for the things we disagree on. I'm more the type of that's like, let's look for the things we agree on. Why else am I on someone's live panel if I'm just there to fight? I never go on anyone's live panel to fight. If anything, maybe to ask a question. But it's never to fight. Usually, if at the most, I could maybe have a neutral perspective, like the following live stream with Jessica X, which I will do a response to that. I figure why not. But I just wanted to basically put that out there with this last portion of the video. So thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye. Comment down below.